Just keep your head to the sky. Just keep your head to the sky. Just keep your head to the sky. Keep your head to the sky.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a
Oh, it's time to grab the glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic, Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water, fam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body.
Move.
Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Man, it feels so good to get up and be able to toast these ancestors every day. Family, I want to thank you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Listen, the beauty of the song is that to actually, and I don't tell everybody, to actually have a successful meditation practice, you only have to take one conscious breath a day. So everybody that at least at the beginning of the song when I say, take your breath, and you constantly take that breath in, you have embarked or have been embarking or participating in a regular meditation practice, conscious breathing, which is a very, very powerful tool, by the way. All right, family, man, it is good to be here. It is good to be here. It is good to be here. The ambrosia is still, I think I'm going to let that sit all the way into Kaumba. before I even put the tops on. Now I got it covered right now. You can catch some of that in on GNJMedia.com. You know what I'm saying, on the blog, and I show some of that stuff sometime. But right now we ain't gonna show it. But anyway, we got the supercomputer running. Got all the lights on. I got to decide on how I'm gonna put it down. Y'all see that shit? Unbelievable. This is unbelievable and unacceptable. So I'm streaming out, and Restream IO is telling me that, and I think it might be my fault. I'm gonna have to look at my bit rate. I'm gonna have to look at the maximum bit rate that I could do to make sure that I'm getting to y'all what needs to be getting through to y'all. But then also, because what's crazy is that my drop frames are at 0. I'm at 30 frames per second, 720. But family, the shit that I got coming for y'all next, because this computer on the Wi-Fi, clocked out at 1080p, 60 frames per second. So, that was just on why I didn't even plot to even try to plug it into the Ethernet yet. But anyway, so one of the things that hit me this morning was the concept. I was talking to a good brother yesterday. Hit me up out the blue, and it's not that we don't talk, it's that we never really communicate that much over the phone. We see each other when we see each other. Brother in arms, somebody I am very, very proud of, because he's like one of my peers that's out here doing it and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, and the truth of the matter is that, part of what I do, I have to compete. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we all was cubs around this motherfucker, right? So, I see him doing something and his brothers, they doing shit. I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna be left out in the cold. You know what I'm saying? There's enough room for all of us to shine and shit. So, that's that peer group, you know what I'm saying? That constantly push you towards excellence. And if you ain't got one of those, I feel sorry for you. If you really don't, I feel so sorry for you. You understand what I'm saying? A peer group that, that can push you towards excellence. Well, he asked me, he said, so how you doing? He said, we doing good. He said, how you and the fam coming? Still in building. And, and a lot of times, a lot of people don't really understand that concept. One of the things, one of the things that my interaction with Simba was able to bring me was to really understand what I mean when I say building. And brothers in Simba, or who has some involvement with Simba, or some involvement with even with Gianme, you understand when I say I'm building me a home. So, so with, I want people to understand that, when I'm talking about building, I'm building a home, right? I'm building a home. So, and like I said, that is sort of an inside joke. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a joke. It's very serious, but I'm building me a home. And I can say that. And what's crazy is I will have young people. I will have thousands of young people that would hear what Brother Hatim is saying, and knowing the history of Brother Hatim, as young as they are, they probably start laughing, say, I know what the fuck he talking about. They probably wouldn't say it like that. You better not say it like that. But they'll know what I'm talking about, because it's part of the training, right? And some of the best trainings that I have run into are unconscious things. You know what I'm saying? Little things that are breadcrumbed into the the techniques that are used, little pieces that are just dropped, little dashes that are just dropped in there that people can just grasp onto, and without knowing it, take something home that's profound. So let me make sure we go on the chat. We're gonna get to this toast real quick, family. Be sure to check out our show on GNJMedia.com. Is the blog. I'm vlogging and stuff, so you can go catch it. I'm trying to do daily. I didn't have that much footage yesterday. I'm still stuck on, I just finished Kaumba. I got to do Amani, Moja. Oh God, I'm behind, and I didn't do the show last night because I came in. I was exhausted. I was exhausted. So I just sat and I just started cutting videos, and I just chilled, man. Cause I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this big computer, where I'm gonna put it, and then I got to start once again. Not only do I got to keep up with this video regimen, I got to start rebuilding all of my scenes on OBS. I know some of y'all like, well, you could just transfer them, but I learn a little bit every time I start building scenes. So I'm gonna build some simple scenes so that we could use the Ujima Journey computer over there. You know what I'm saying? The big Ujima Journey computer. If you want to see it, go to GNJMedia.com and check out the blog. Well, I ain't post that one up yet. I got a video of me and Cleve building it that I'm gonna share. Cause I want other people out there to know that it's confusing, but it's not really hard. You spending all this money on these computers where you gonna get what you want. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just having one that somebody just threw together here. One size fits all. You go to Micro Center, describe what you want, and they be able to give you something that's very affordable. You know what I'm saying? In most cases, you be paying less. Like what I got is like, using the processor that I use, about $2,500 machine. You know what I'm saying? Just with the processor. So I was able to knock some of that cost down. And I got and because of the motherboard I use, is like future proof. I ain't gonna say that. Ain't nothing future proof, but y'all know what I'm saying. Well, anyway, let's go on. Let's get to our daily toaster screen. Let's get this toast popping off. Oh, a black line is open, 614-556-4535. Let me double check, because I know I opened it up before, but that don't mean nothing. 614, black line. So, and like I said, family, I got issues coming at me right and left. I don't know. I mean, and I know I'm not the only one. We in this. I guess we in that time, but shit, that's been my life. Not complaining, but it's like I just want my brothers to think a little bit more. I got brothers going after brothers and shit. And I'm kind of perplexed and bothered by that shit right now. So I'm not really saying that to nobody or going to see nobody right now and shit, because I'm really, really perplexed in how I really need to deal with this shit. And I know a lot of y'all be having those issues too. And like I said, sometimes just before you react, take your breath. Take a breath. All right. So right now, you don't need to take. Well, you can take a breath, but I'm gonna take the last little bit of this ambrosia. We're gonna be scraping from the bottom, and just in case, if my brother is out and might be watching, let me say, hey, bruh, happy Freedom Day. Hit your brother up. Let me know what's going on. we gotta throw some of that tuna on the grill. And I ain't talking about that cheap ass tuna some of y'all know. I'm talking about tuna steaks. And do our thing. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time and celebrate. But shouts out to brother Preston. Preston. Brother, it's been a long time coming. Can't wait to see you in person. And also I want to send out, I want to make sure I get the date right. In 36 days, we will have a doctor in the family. Her name is Dr. Stephanie Jackson. Stephanie Michelle Jackson will be a doctor? What? So shouts out. Yo, and if anybody else got some achievements that they, that they want the family to know, they don't mind us celebrating here on GNJMedia Journey, you know what I'm saying? Let us know. Shit, because like I said, I'm prouder than a motherfucker right now. You know what I'm saying? But and perplexed and bothered. Ain't it crazy how you go through a whole slew of emotions? I was just like kind of, down for a second because I said, damn, my little brothers is tripping. Then I got other brothers tripping. And then I'm like, damn. Then I get some good news. I'm like, dang, Miss Stephanie about to become a doctor. Like, wow. So I went from the low lows to the high highs in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? And then Gina's birthday is coming up. Gina will be making her transition to, I think she's going to be 11 years. Damn, she's going to be 11 years old on 8/24. Wow. All right. Yes, my baby is a Virgo. So, once again, let's just make it simple real quick. I bet you I didn't even press start. I did do start. We're going to give all of the, since we talking about Gina G, because I need y'all to know Gina is my Coochie Chagalia baby. But while we are here right now, I want to give all of the babies born on Ujima, born to, if today is your day, Ujima, we want to give you a round of applause. That's right. All right, so family, you know what we gonna do. It's a very simple process. Y'all all down with it. Y'all know about it. First off, we're gonna lift up our glass to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator and we say the words of I say. From there, family, we move to our list of our ancestors. And of course, I'm gonna go as far as I can. Miles Brown, Mizan, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Chris, Pendergast, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, and Geneva, Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, John Jones, Jeremiah Tabby, John Fallar, Montague, Pittman, No More X, Pet Maya, Ron, Malika Fakour, Dr. Mary Ann Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Rodney Coleman, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek Pulley and the Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodges Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayberg, B.D. Sell Welly, the Farmer, Agosto Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Brandy's Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Diana Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Delma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell Davis, Frank and Rustlin Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II. I gotta remember that. Vena Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dean Mayonnaise, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigella Parrish, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, I got the chat up. Where is it at? Okay, I got the chat up. All right. Just wanted to make sure. Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFritas Hines, Annis Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scanner, Barry Wilson, Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., William Johnson, Will Longmire, The Candy, Janice Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Neil Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Suann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles. Okay, Peter Charles, Chrissy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Cornico Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby Boy, Irby Jim, Gold Shea, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Morgan Armstead, Diane Scott, Eric Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, had Senior, Molly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletch Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Artie Casey, Thomas Cofield, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Evans Motley, Jill Dean Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlton Houston, Lil Oz, Elijah Oz, Jerome Oz, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Oz, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lil Green, Anthony Green, Bad Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Froggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alvin, Masman Corporal, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sir Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. And from there, we move to the mighty, mighty Black Book. my fault. If it's anybody out there right now or in the future, timeline is always open. I think we get messages about it later on. You could post up your personal ancestors that you would like to add to the reading, because we do this every day. And I think we somewhere around 1,000 names. I ain't count them. I haven't counted them. I'm going to have to hire somebody to count them, because I'm not counting all these names. Anyway, we got Jordan Giles, James Carswell, Brother Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Marion Michelle Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady Abraham Isaac Cunda, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Nance Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Rob Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Several Clayton. We got Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mrs. Thornton, Johanna, Sandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, hear me as the second, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, L.T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We got Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkoma, our brother T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bolton, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Imogene White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Wood. Dang. Turn page right at the right time. Sound like a turn page. T.L.R. Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Nora Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Jackson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Paulson, James Lindsay Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cobra, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tita Don, Sabre Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanette Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jana Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porton, Greg Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, Lashonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Weeds, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry, Jocelyn McCallop, Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee. We got Panchita Alba. We got, all right, woo. So we lift up our glass to all of our ancestors upon whose shoulders we stand with all, you know what I'm saying? Also, we call on the ancestors to protect all those that's in our circles, family. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? So we went through the Creator. We hit the present moment. Well, we hit the Creator. We hit the ancestors, which represents the past. You know what I'm saying? The power of the past, because it still can affect you, right? Still can affect you. Just a little bit of information from the past can throw you for a loop. It still can affect you, right? Then we're going to move from there to the present moment. Right now, family, we want to lift up our glass once again for all of the Ujima born. Come on now, let's hear for them. All the Ujima babies, once again, we sending out love and blessings, family. As I do on a daily basis, I ask you, activate your reticular formations. Go out and seek the principle of the day. The principle of the day is Ujima. Like, wow. Ujima. And what does Ujima mean? Ujima means collective work and responsibility. And this is the principle we practice today, but this is also the principle of the day. This is the principle that this day represents, and it's named by us, for us. Ujima Day. It's Ujima. We just say Ujima. But anyway, on Ujima, of course, you know, Ujima means collective work and responsibility. We got righteousness. We got respect. We got the color blue. We got vibration as the Hermetic law. We got male as the male name is Kwaku. Female name is Akua. Y'all got it? Y'all got it? All right. So the Modic principle is respect. Color is blue. Hermetic law is the Hermetic law is vibration. Y'all just dozed off on you. Y'all ain't even know it. See, this is what I'm saying. This shit, it could get downright dangerous for a brother, you know. But that's what I do. But anyway, so we have made it through to the personal moment, and we recognize and we embrace the power of this moment, and we are going to use this moment to advance the cause of our children, to advance the cause, our personal cause, as well as the cause of our children. So we lift up our glass, we salute this moment in all his might and all his power, and we say the word Ashe. From there, family, move to our future generations. We toast our children, our children's children, onto infinity, and we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? From there, we lift up our glass to all of our relations, and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, where do we go? Where do we go? Brother Tim. All right. So right now we move to that selfish toast. We lift up that glass. Boom. Family, what is it you need to move towards your greatness right now? What is it? What is it? Lift up a glass. We say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Where do we go? Come on now. Y'all know. Y'all been doing this long enough with me. Right? Right now we're going to lift up our tribe. My tribe is GNJMedia. Right? What's your tribe? We are the GNJMedia tribe of the Tawi family village. A village is composed of different tribes. Let me say that again. Village is composed of different tribes, and tribes are composed of different families. All right? Lift up your glass. What's your tribe? I'm GNJMedia. I greet you in the name of GNJMedia. And we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Get a tribe, family. If you don't understand, and you don't understand what I'm talking about as far as the days, you know what I'm saying? It's a very, very simple process. Just go and follow the link that Brother Hatim is typing in right now. Y'all hear me say it every day, you know, and it's like, yo, check out the free e-course. You know what I'm saying? Free GNJ is a free course. I mean, you can't get no freer than it's free. You know what I'm saying? It's free. Check out the course. But anyway, we lift up our glass and we move from there, right? We move from tribing up, you know what I'm saying, to finally toasting the most magnificent, the most marvelous, most beautiful, most uplifting, most outstanding, most inspiring, an incredible individual in the world. We lift up our glass to you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, we wish you peace, power, and joy. And as we say in GNJMedia, we wish you 100 years. And of course, you know, cat in, because this is our thing. All right, let's go on. Let me take a sip. Well, I only got a little bit, so let me go on and get this out. You know, get your ambrosia, right? You know, I know some of y'all looking at it. Well, it's clouded because this has been sitting around for a while. Get your smell in. Now, straight to the head. Woo! Damn. Lord have mercy. All right, well, anyway. Well, that's pretty. All the honey. You got all the honey. All the honey. All right. But anyway, let's get to the news scene. Yeah, I'm still thinking about my next moves, family. Oh, but tonight, I have tonight, one of my sons, Dante, he does a community network piece, and we're gonna be having a conversation about reparations tonight. So if I'm able to get a link and I'm able to invite you in, I gotta talk to Dante before I do that. But that's gonna be the subject for today. You know what I'm saying? We already laid out a schedule, and we would have been done by now. But of course, COVID hit. We had to kill all the meetings. You know, y'all know all the meetings got killed. So I owe them maybe about 4 more workshops. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's going down. It's a beautiful thing to participate with. Last time I went, I don't know if I posted the video because we was playing the Monopoly. We did the Monopoly piece, and we were supposed to do like two meetings per month. So now everything is just online because of how things are in the world right now, right? This whole COVID-19 thing. But anyway, so I'm gonna be putting something together about reparations, of course, introducing people to the ADOS 101 site, talking about the concept of ADOS, the whole identity, identity piece. You know what I'm saying? Who are we? Being able to, distinguish who we are. Because there's nothing wrong with being able to do that. There's absolutely nothing wrong. As a matter of fact, it makes you more valuable. When you know who you are, it makes you more valuable. Right? So, stop feeling guilty about being able to identify who you are. Or stop allowing people to make you feel. We have a lot of mind fucking going on when it comes to us. There's a whole lot of people that have been trained to make us feel guilty about what we went through in America. Now, I want you to think about that. You have individuals who strive to make you feel guilty about where you are, when you are, why you are, and how you are. This whole groups that's been studying the verbal aikido to flip your ass around whenever you bring up something about you and your people, you and your group. You supposed to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all poor. Y'all poor because y'all didn't work. Didn't take advantage. This is shit that, when I'm doing my workshops, I got to let people know. Because it's like, boom, we have a certain identity, and you are not allowed to step on our identity. You are not allowed to step on who we are. We are not your doormat. Now, I don't know what you're going to do with the other groups, but we waking up. So y'all might as well get ready. Some people going to be getting stiff jabs to the throat or some slaps to the face, verbally and physically, because people going to have to start being checked about how they deal with us. And what's the worst part about it is that in a lot of cases, you're going to have to check a lot of people that look like you. See, the beautiful thing about once you start establishing your borders, right? Once you throw down the gauntlet, you get to know what side people are on. Right? And so Now, one of the reasons that I kind of I isolate myself from a lot of shit is because I get caught up in a lot of bullshit, right? Because like I said, I'm a community dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my feet ain't out in the street, but some of my brothers' feet out in these streets and shit. Some of these young men that I have helped in raising up, you know what I'm saying, and taking care of, they out here. So if they out there, I'm out there. So I got to, I have to kind of separate myself so that I can stay focused on this. But every now and then that shit's going to be calling on me, and I got to go on and do services. So I want to make sure that I at least try to get some seeds planted to get your mind working so this shit can go to a next level, because like I said, I'm just a level in this shit. I'm building me a home. So that means I have to be preparing for my I'm preparing for when I say that, I'm preparing, I'm building. I'm preparing for a transition. Right? So not only am I building, but I got people behind me that's learning to build, that might not even know that they learning to build until the time comes. That's how smooth my elders is, right? They done taught me how, by doing it to me, to teach. You teach. Motherfuckers don't even know they learning. So that when it's time for them to go, guess what? They could get it popping. I keep telling y'all the story about Dr. Kelsey taking me to the prison. All right? And I know, I tell it all, but Doc would walk me in there, and the first time he gave me 5 to 15 minutes to speak. The next week we came back, he gave me a half an hour to speak. The next time we came back, you know what I'm saying, he extended to 45 minutes to an hour, But all the time, I'm thinking that I always got a smaller time limit than I actually got. So when I got the 15 minutes, that was just supposed to introduce myself and some of the stuff that I study. And I'm looking at him, he encouraging me, right? So the final time he took me up there, he walked me in, said, yeah, and he started, and he said, yeah. I said, okay, cool. What we doing, Doc? He said, I don't know. What you doing? So what you mean? You say, well, I'm going to stop in at the end, but I got to go meet with the warden. I trust you. You going to handle that. I said, yes, sir. I was glad. I didn't know. But I was being trained. You know what I'm saying? He gave me exposure, pulled me out. Gave me exposure, a little bit more exposure, pulled me out. Gave me some exposure, gave me some tips on the ride back, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty good, blah, 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 blah. Boom. And then finally dropped it on me. So he put me in a position where I had to sink or swim. And so I be trying to get my folks around me ready. And I see it come out. And sometimes it be coming out of some of y'all. Like, because, when Miss Tracy did her training and when I reviewed the tape, you know what I'm saying? Miss Tracy's so damn Gianni, it's just fucking ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It's like you watch the video and you be like, she's so damn genius. I'm like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, this is real. So you train people without, so somebody right now is being prepared to take over the Toast just in case. All right, because I never know what type of foolishness I have a habit of running into some real fucked up shit. I survive. But I have a habit. You know what I'm saying? I have a habit, and it's all good. It's all good. All right, but anyway. Oh, in the moment, I forgot, family. I apologize. In the moment, I forgot the proverb of the day. Proverb of the day. We are on Proverb 122, I think, because we might have missed a day. So it's chapter 1, verse 22. For those that don't know, I'm coming from the African Deep Thought Workbook. Oh, man, I should have. What did I? Hold on. I thought I shared that with myself. Let me, because I want to show something to y'all. Let me go here. This is called Push Bullet, by the way. All right. So now this is the flip book. So of course, those of you that are in the GNJMedia supporters, you'll be getting this in your library, in your Gumroad library. But this is the book. Now this one is not a PDF. It's not writable. So you know what I'm saying? So, but you still can read it, and I mean, oh my God, this is. So you know, those of you that buy the book, you're gonna get this PDF as well as the writable PDF. Now, what I'm working towards is getting to a point where we can make this writable. I keep clicking on it like I know you can write. I know I can write on you, but it won't let me write. You know, those of you can see me pushing the keys. All right, but you know, so I could go. What page are we on? Wait, this is kind of dope. Let me see. We are on the one we on right now. We on 122. So let's go to 122. I'm just leafing through the book, fam. Just leafing through the book. That's it. You see how them pages laying down? I love that. So we was on 121. Wow. I think that's it. Is that it? Yep, there we go. All right, so we can read it out this book so y'all can see the whole book, and then we'll go back to the writable PDF. Now, I think on some of the special content shows, we will, when we talking about 21 Day Goose Cyber Challenge, or possibly people who really want to take this self-mastery piece to the next level, we're going to be looking at possibly doing these together on a daily basis. This is a lot of, I mean, like I said, don't even apply if you're not serious, because it's a whole lot of these. And those of you that know how, I ain't gonna say, I don't know whether it's committed or crazy. As a matter of fact, I did a video or a blog post that was called I'm committed, not crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I take shit to extreme. You know, those people that really want to go through this process, you know what I'm saying, and really want, you know what I'm saying, and really want to be pushed through, you know what I'm saying, to a new level in your life, you know what I'm saying, these proverbs will take you there. So we on chapter 1, Proverb 22. The flame of the fire of blessedness comes to those who gather about the throne of blessedness, the knowledge holders say. The flame of the fire of blessedness comes to those who gather about the throne of blessedness. So on the writable PDF, of course, you would be able to go in here and put all that stuff in there. The flame of the fire of blessedness comes to those who gather about the throne of blessedness, said the knowledge holders. Now, I want y'all to think about that one. I really want you to think about that one. Right? in the moment. This one was supposed to be done in the moment. I'm dozing off. I skip over it. But the flame of the fire of blessedness comes to those who gather about the throne of blessedness. So the flame of the fire of ratchetness comes to those who gather about the throne of ratchetness. The flame of the fire of the wise come to those who gather about the throne of wise or wisdom. The flame of the fire of blessedness comes to those who gather about the throne of blessedness. Now, let me throw another one in. The flame of the fire of bitchiness comes to those who gather about the throne of bitchery. The flame of the fire of fuckery come to those who gather about the throne of fuckdom. Now listen to me. This one is a very powerful one because it lays out a very simple principle that I hope that I do not have to break down for the family. It's a very simple, you know what I'm saying? The flame of the fire of wealth come to those who gather about the throne of wealth. The flame of the fire of poverty come to those who gather about the throne of poverty. The flame of the fire I'm hoping you getting it. Brother Kwame say, but did you check out the GNJMedia crew during Miss Tracy? Yeah. Kwame was in the house. Kwame said, did you check out the crew during Miss Tracy's day? But did you check out Young GNJMedia crew during? Yeah. All up in there. Sprinkling stuff on. Yeah, but anyway. So, I want y'all to think about that one. Like I said, this book, I'm going to have the book, I'm going to have the book out sometime probably in September. All right, so I want y'all to get ready. Those, and like I said, we might do early person, if you pre-order, I'm gonna make it, but after the pre-order is done, it's gonna be $25. I'm just gonna be straight. Hopefully my sister won't be mad because it took a lot of time and a lot of effort to put this together. Matter of fact, there I go justifying the flame of the fire. But go and look at it. Think about that one, right? Think about that one and share that one with somebody, right? All right, so now let's go. All right, so right now they say we are told, right, that people reached 19,228 in the last 28 days. So I got to check and see if that number is going down. I have to go back and look some more past stuff. Post engagement, 6,426 in the last 28 days. That's up 28%. Page likes, we at 38. So as the page percentage goes down, the amount of, I don't know. I don't understand their number. Kwame says Ty and Carla were dropping some wisdom. Whose throne were they hanging around? Oh man. Sometimes you just don't need to tell the people the throne because they'll come around and mess it up. Put some water on the flame. I was just joking. Anyway. But, let's go down. Okay, it might not be no new news. So, but we got the ASCAT study group that'll be popping off on NIA. I can tell who did this flyer just by everybody don't know what NIA is, then everybody don't need to be there. I'm just saying. 614-556-4535. Black Line will be open at 6 p.m. As a matter of fact, Black Line is open right now. Yeah, we went through all the news. I haven't posted any news in a couple of days. I apologize for that. So I get up. I get my weight up, family. I'm gonna get my weight up. Well, matter of fact, I think this might be. I might need to refresh. Let me refresh. Oh yeah, we refreshed it. All right. See, what was that last number? It said 14,134. So I think it was just at 18,000. Now I refreshed and it dropped. So every time, let me see if it drop again. Every time I refresh, the number drop. But those numbers are still far higher than anything we was doing prior to. So hey, it's all good. All right, cool. I knew something was wrong. I knew something was missing. All right. All right. Yeah, I thought I put. All right. So we got a black family in Columbus creates a popular bandage line to match brown skin, and I'm like, I thought they already did that, but hell, I'm glad somebody in Columbus is doing it, and they're having some success. So we want to give them a round of applause. So family, you go and read this article and go out there and support the fans. Support the fans. Okay, so let's see. I thought I posted some one more article or something. Calling on white Americans. This from the Boston Globe. Reparations for slavery are due. Let's see what the Boston Globe got to say about that. Y'all know I'll be loving those articles about this. I want to keep it in the news, and I want it to be a buzzword. I want a small black kid in the class to one day raise their hand and be like, "What do you feel about reparations?" Sit down, kid, you bother me. No. You know what I'm saying? Sit down, kid, you bother me. You know how some people get, we have to keep our talking points out there before this, because they're going to, it's several different angles they're going to come at this. They're going to either discredit it or make it a fad or make us try to make you feel guilty for wanting to talk up for yourself and stuff like this. So we got to keep these conversations going, family. We got to keep it. We got to push it. We got to push it. We got to make people feel uncomfortable and get people and force them to either act or not act. And what do I mean? Because a lot of times how can I put it? We allow people to stay in a lukewarm position where they don't commit, but they don't do nothing. And because we haven't pressed them on it, we can't really hold them responsible for where they are, because where they are is where we allow them to be. But when you call somebody out, when you make them feel uncomfortable enough to where they have to make a decision, and that decision is, in a sense, vocalized or demonstrated without a shadow of a doubt, you have, in a sense, once again, learned the lesson of drawing a border. So either you have a passport to be in our land, or you are violating our borders, and you need to be escorted up out the room. We got a lot of people that's just able to be lukewarm with us. Black and allies, supposed allies. You got a lot of those people. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of people that's just waiting to try to make you feel guilty. Just want to make you feel guilty. And we got to stop feeling guilty, and we got to stop looking down on our abilities, because this whole public school shit, this came out of our, this is a birth, this is our child. This whole, the whole feeding program, that's our child. A lot of shit that this country is using on a daily basis are brain children of ours. Brother Kwame said they can put water on the flame at the throne of the sweat lodge. With the sweat lodge, they put the rocks are heated up by the flame. You keep the water away from the actual fire. So you had the fire, and you're able to put the rocks into the fire, but you separate the rocks from the fire. You let the rocks carry the heat into the sweat lodge, so that you could throw water on the rocks, and the rocks would just, you know what I'm saying, throw off the steam. But the fire never comes into contact with water until it's time for it to burn out, or for you to put it out. You have to put it out, or you could just let it burn up all its fuel. But let's go on. Calling on white Americans, reparations for slavery are due. Since the killing of George Floyd, we know that. I'm going to skip that part. True black history, which few white people, including us, learned at school, points to numerous calls for reparations for black Americans, such as the efforts centered on the passage of bills in Congress. In 1989, the late Representative John Conyers, Michigan, introduced a bill calling for a commission to study reparation for the first time. And again, in every subsequent legislative session until he retired in 2018, the current bill was introduced in the House by Representative Sheila Jackson Lee of Texas, and has 143 co-sponsors. It's a whole 143, y'all. Here we go. It would establish a commission to examine slavery and discrimination from colonial times through the present and recommended appropriate remedy, and to the present and recommend appropriate remedies. For the first time, a companion bill was introduced to the Senate, championed by Senator Cory Booker of New Jersey, and I thought Kamala Harris was on that as well. But okay, but I'm not. I think there's enough studies out there. I'm just saying, stop stalling. Stop stalling. In 2014, the call for reparations was brought into a wider public circulation when The Atlantic published Ta-Nehisi Coates' seminal article, The Case for Reparation. In his influential piece, Coates deftly and exquisitely lays bare for a predominantly white liberal audience how Americans' enslavement of black people resulted in structures intended to create systematic racial disparities in housing, wages, lending, voting, and more. A debt is a say. Well, there you go. Come here. That's yeah. Blue. Should have made it green. Even after all these years and excruciating efforts, our country still has never managed to atone for the brutal devastation that began in 1619 when enslaved Africans were brought to Jamestown, Virginia. But actually, the issue that we pressing has to start in 1776. That's when America was incorporated. Otherwise, we'll be like some of these other people suing white supremacy, and I don't know how the fuck you gonna do that. That's like suing the Taliban. How, you know what I'm saying? Or suing Al Qaeda. Come on. We need to identify these countries, and we need to work with them. America is a country that I'm identifying, right? And I'm part of the suit because my family has suffered both sides. So get ready. It's coming. I'm telling y'all. Kwame said, you get the point when I was talking about the sweat lodge. Those who don't know how to behave in the sweat lodge will learn a high-ass lesson never to be forgotten. That's right. That's very true. The legacy of slavery is far from resolved. It persists every day and everywhere, as evidenced by income and wealth inequality, disparity disparate living conditions and health outcomes, police brutality, mass incarceration, and overall white supremacist system that treats white and black lives in vastly different ways. The other side of this history, the part that was rarely told, is that the wealth generated from all of the free and slave labor combined with the theft of the land from indigenous people is what placed white America solidly among the wealthiest people on the earth today. So the truth was laid bare in a 2016 book by 16 scholars, Slavery, Capitalism, A New History of American Economic Development. I'm going to stop there, family. Y'all can read all this yourself. I'm going to bookmark this, saved to reorganize. Ooh, man, this is nice. This is a nice article, and I like this. Let's see. Show annotations. What's this? Add sticky note. Ooh, man. Let me see where is that. Call. Ooh, man. So after I learn how to use this, it's going to be cold. You know what I'm saying? I done paid for it. But I'm going to go. So that means that all the other articles I did on reparations are in here. But anyway, go and check it out. It ain't that much. You ain't got that much longer to go. But listen, I'm about to get up out of here. I got to get over to the adventure this morning. I see that we don't have no call-in, so I thought maybe y'all would like it, to call in early in the morning. But maybe, we'll give it. We'll roll with it. We'll rock with it. But understand, this is GNJMedia. Damn, Anime ain't come back yet. Thought I found her, but all right. But y'all know what I'm saying, family. I want to thank y'all for joining us. Y'all have a great morning. This is Brother High Tim. And I am out.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack?
The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
goddesses were black. Not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a...
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.